Greetings, Internet. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling, yet under the weather, wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hello.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me in our bedroom for our little program here. Okay, so you have COVID, and you found this out yesterday.
Yes.
Today's Saturday. You found out. You took the test Friday. You started feeling ill Monday night-ish.
Right.
And then Tuesday. Well, initial thoughts, feelings, comments, reflections, my love?
I started feeling really tired and down out of it on Monday night.
Yeah.
But then Tuesday morning, as soon as I woke up, I was like, oh, I'm sick. I can't go to work. I can't go to the gym.
Yeah.
It felt like the flu.
Yeah.
But usually if I get the flu or any kind of sickness, I can bounce back after 24 hours.
Yeah.
But this carried in to Tuesday and then Wednesday, and then it went on and on. And I should have taken a COVID test because I had a suspicion. Mm-hmm. Tuesday or Wednesday I should have, but I did not want to stick the swab up my nose.
We got like 7 or 8 of those tests that Joe Biden sent everyone.
Yeah.
I've taken one. You administered it. Nurse Carolyn administered myself, and then you gave one to Luna or Lennox.
The kids have each had one or two.
Yeah.
This was my first time doing the at-home test. Yeah, the first couple days were really awful.
Yeah.
Really awful.
Yeah.
I think it was Tuesday night. I thought I was dying.
You cried.
I was crying.
You shed some tears, yeah.
I was in so much pain. I almost had you take me to the hospital Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is not the flu. I knew then what it was.
Yeah.
But I still was like, I don't want to stick the swab up my nose to confirm.
It was purely the swab up your nose?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you did the test yesterday, and you stuck the Q-tips, right? Cotton swabs up your nose. Was it that big of a deal when you did it yourself?
No.
Right.
It was, you know what? I think the next time you or the kids have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been sticking it up your noses.
Yeah.
Like I'm your nurse.
Yeah.
But I think it's easier if you do it yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have the kids do it themselves next time. I think they'll tolerate it better than when I shove it up there.
Yeah. Well, you had the test where they make you look up at the ceiling and then they jam like an 8-inch spear into your nose, each nostril for 10 seconds.
You've only had an at-home test?
Yes.
Okay. It's similar. I mean, they're both sticking the swab up your nostril.
No, I think the one where you stare at the ceiling and they jam a wooden dowel into your nose for 10 seconds and they gyrate it left and right.
Wow.
It's worse.
Okay. Maybe
You've had both, right?
I've had both.
Which, is there one more comfortable, more preferable?
The at-home one was much better.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. So Tuesday, you shed some tears, and you were borderline going to the hospital. Wednesday, we've talked about the entire time, and you said, should I do the test? And I said, well, what would change? Like, if you knew you had COVID, you would still take, you've been taking NyQuil. I've been imploring you and commanding you to eat mangoes and oranges. And you've been taking zinc and vitamin C, elderberry. So I'm like, well, if you found out, if you were positive, nothing would change. So what's the point? But then by Thursday, I said, take the test. Tom Hanks got it. The Rock got it. You could be in that exclusive club, honey.
You know?
You could be a celebrity just like them.
I do kind of feel like I'm a part of something now.
Yeah. You're in a fraternity or a sorority or whatever.
I can check that box.
You're like,
check that experience off the list.
You're in the Bilderberg group or something, or the Masons, the Masonry. Let me ask you this: was there fear in acknowledging a positive test? Was there shame in saying, "Oh, it finally got me after 2 years or whatever"?
No, there was pure excitement. On one hand, April 2022. Mm-hmm. I cannot believe after all this time, I'm finally getting it.
Yeah.
I did kind of think it was cool that I hadn't had it all this time.
Yeah, same.
But now I have, and
it's also kind of cool. It's a different kind of cool.
Yes.
And you've been vaxxed?
Yep, I'm fully vaccinated.
You didn't get the boost.
I did not get the booster.
Because?
I don't know.
Your husband said, why do you need the booster?
You know what? That's true. I was like, I think I'm going to go ahead and just get it. Why not? And you said, I don't think it's necessary. And I was like, okay.
Well, I got it because my work demanded it. So I was like, all right, whatever. Yeah. Well, people, I don't want to go into it, but people have gotten 9 million boosters and they're still getting it. Because I've been with you when you're sick, and obviously I've been sick here and there. But I would say this was different because just from my perspective, like you talked about the pain, it was just waver, and you'd be okay you'd be fine 1 minute, and then you couldn't stand, or you would get dizzy.
Yeah. The first couple of days, it was very bad body pain and headache. And then that kind of gave way. The last few days now, I'm really dizzy. I'm really lightheaded.
Yeah.
I'm really weak. And it is weird, like yesterday morning, I got up, I made myself an omelet. I ate the omelet. I had some coffee. So for like an hour, I was like, "Oh, I'm feeling good." Mm-hmm. And then it switched completely.
Yeah.
And I immediately had to lay down. So it has been kind of, I'll feel good for an hour, and I'll get up and I'll do laundry, and then I'm knocked out and I have to lay down, and I literally can't keep my eyes open because I feel so weak.
Yeah.
And tired and dizzy, like I can't stand up.
Yeah, we went for a walk today, and I literally thought we were gonna walk about 200 feet that way and then come right back, but you were like, oh, let's keep walking around our little condo complex, and we went for a walk, and longer than I'd anticipated, but I was rolling with it. But at one point we had to stop, and you had to just hold on to me.
Yeah.
I wonder if is it vertigo? Is it similar to vertigo?
I don't know. I've never had vertigo, but it feels like when you stand up too quickly.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that vertigo?
I'm not sure, but
yeah, I just feel like my equilibrium is off, or I'm just like really in a daze or foggy.
Yeah.
And like my head, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
Because like when you're sick, it's like the worst thing in the world for a couple of days or a week or whatever, however long you're sick. Would you say this is worse than like being traditional flu, or?
This experience for me has been worse than any flu I have had personally.
Yeah.
But it's different for everybody, they say.
Right.
But yeah, this has been really. The last couple days haven't been like unbearable, but the first couple days were.
Yeah.
Were really awful. But now it's just like, I just feel woozy and weak.
Yeah.
And I feel like I just need to stay in bed all the time.
Yeah. Because I've been sick, but I can still function, and I've gone to work, maybe sick, because Grandma Tien instilled that work ethic in me. But you can't even Thursday and Friday you worked from home, and you were like, I shouldn't have done this. Yeah. It was just overwhelming, or it was just too much staring at a screen.
Yeah.
And yesterday, you said my eyelids hurt.
Yes.
You were in tons of pain.
Yeah.
I came home from work yesterday, and you were in bed, and the curtain on our sliding door was closed. Lights were turned off, and I came home from work, and it was like mostly dark in our bedroom. And I said, "You look like you're on your deathbed."
It's been really frustrating because I've just been laying in bed because I feel like I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
But I feel like I want to do something else.
Yeah.
Like just laying in bed it's making me miserable, and I'm kind of feel like I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
But then when I try to get up and do something, I can't. I don't have the energy to drive anywhere or walk anywhere or really do anything. So it's been mentally exhausting on me this week too.
I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah. From my perspective, I just want you to get better, and like I'm all about percentages. When I get sick, I'm like, I'm 70 to 80%. Actually, Monday I was 60 to 70%, but I still went to work. That was like a 48-hour bug. That was because I forgot to wear a hoodie, or I refused to wear a hoodie to the River Cats game, and then I just was overcome with something, just congestion and haziness and cloudiness. But I was still able to function. I went to work, but outside of that, I kind of laid in bed and I stared out the window a lot. And that was my diagnosis for you. I said, mimic Frankie and stare out the window at the goats.
And oop.
Yeah. And I followed your orders, but then my eyes were too tired to have open for very long, so I mostly just laid in bed. Oh, you know what I did?
Yeah.
I started watching Downton Abbey.
Right.
11 years after its debut.
Yeah.
I've never seen an episode before, so I started season 1, episode 1 on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Should we review that?
No, but you got to season 2 and you're already over it, right?
Yeah. I watched the first 2 seasons and I'm like, this is getting dumb.
Yeah. I mean, I've only been in your life for 4 years, 4.5.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the quote unquote worst I've seen you.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but it's the most knocked back I've seen you since we began our tour love affair. Your parents today, they dropped off a bunch of food.
Yes.
They first of all, you talked to your mom yesterday or the day before.
Yesterday.
And she threatened to bring over food. And you were like, you don't need to drive all the way out here. They're out in Lincoln.
Yeah. I was like, Vince is okay. He's not sick, thankfully.
Yeah.
But, parents, they want to take care of their kids. So she insisted on coming over and bringing a care package.
Yeah. And we were like, you don't need to come all the way out from your house. They were like, oh, we were at Brandon's, your brother's, who lives in Rancho. It's still a 25-ish minute drive from there. But they went to Nugget, got a bunch of Chinese food from their Hot Wok Deli area. And we feasted and dined. So very appreciative of that. And
that was nice.
They brought us straw. It was like a giant box,
right,
of chips and snacks and strawberries and
flowers.
That's right. Hot Chinese food. So how are you? Are you on the better side of it? Give me a percentage, honey.
Oh, jeez.
You say you've been saying I feel better every day, but it's like 5 or 10% better.
Right. I definitely feel better today than yesterday.
Yeah.
I would say I'm at 65 to 70%.
Yeah. But you're going to take a week off from work?
I need to find out. I'm going to text my boss tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I don't know exactly what the protocol is. I don't know if I just need a negative COVID test or I don't know what we're supposed to do. I haven't paid attention really.
Right.
Because I never have had to yet.
Yeah. Any ideas how you got this?
No.
Where it came from?
I don't know.
You picked up a friend of Luna.
I picked up a friend
Sunday.
of Luna. I I don't know. I don't want to go throwing blame around, honey.
Throw blame around.
Don't want to blame a 13-year-old girl.
Blame Dr. Fauci.
I was trying to remember where I went over the weekend. Or Monday, I did go to work Monday. And I'm on my break, like, I think I might have gone into Nugget. I can't remember.
Where your parents were just working.
It seems like such a long time ago. Yeah. This has been the longest week. I feel like I've just been, like, I don't remember what life was like before. I've just been in this COVID haze.
Yeah, from my end, I'm like, I watch you, and I've been trying to tend to your every need, and I worked this whole week. I worked full time, so that's been hard. But like, I just want you to get better, but I there's only so much I can do. But yeah, it's been a long, slow week.
It has been such a long week. You held my hand while I cried, honey.
Yeah.
Very helpful.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah. Well, like, I want you to get better. Oh, but your parents, they did a curbside or contactless drop off. So they parked in front of our front door, put this box on our little patio area entryway. But then, like, they talked for a few seconds. You stood in the 6 feet apart or whatever. They didn't come in, and that's smart of them. But it was nice. It was nice that they brought a bunch of food over.
That was very nice.
Yeah. So well, I wonder, like, well, I mean, I'm sure we can Google this, but when you caught it, like, what's the average? Do you catch it and then 48 hours later something happens, or a week later?
I'm curious.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a mystery.
Yeah. Well, and then Lennox was sick for 2 to 3 days right before.
Lennox was sick? Yeah, a few days before me. Not nearly as bad.
Yeah.
Although, and then this week, both kids have also, like, had sore throats, and they've both been coughing, but again, neither of them have really gotten much sicker than that, so I don't think they have it.
Yeah.
The other thing is, tomorrow's Easter, so we're missing all the Easter festivities with my family.
Yeah.
Had to cancel that.
Yeah. Had to cancel your hair appointment today with Hazy and our Trader Joe's trip. Yes. But on the other hand, it's been cool to not have any obligations, because if we had done that, we would have had to drive to Fair Oaks today, and then Lincoln tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So it's been nice not to. I mean, Lennox and I just went to Target to get some ice cream. That was our big excursion for the day. So it's been nice to chill and not have to drive a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, you have 40 hours of sick leave specifically devoted to COVID.
Right.
And then I guess you'll have to take a negative test.
I'm assuming so.
Friday or something.
Yeah. I'll get the details. Yeah. I'm guessing I have to have a negative test.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be sticking the swab up my nose once again.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Again, compared to the one where they shove an ice pick, a javelin, an 8-inch javelin down your nostril.
And when you are holding the swab yourself, there's no, like, anticipation or guessing. Like,
right.
You know what's going on.
You know your holes. You know your dimensions. You know what's going down.
Exactly.
Okay. So, are you? What are you gonna leave me in the will, honey? Are you writing your last testament, last rites? Are you gonna be buried at East Lawn? Do you get the Fisher discount?
Yep, I'm getting all my last wishes in order.
Yeah. Everything's
good to go.
Who gets your car?
You get Frankie. You better take care of him.
Oh man, who vomited on our windowsill?
Oh my god!
Yesterday.
Wow.
I don't want Frankie, but
it's my dying wish that you love Frankie. So
what are
too
your?
bad.
I've thought about this. If you die, to be materialistic about it.
Are we getting morbid here?
No. Well, just what do you own? Because I've thought about this for me. Like, if I die, what do I have? I have a car. That's it. You know, you just made me throw away my Reed Drummond Pioneer Woman frying pan.
I've thought about this too, actually.
Yeah.
If, like, would I continue paying our mortgage if you die?
Yeah.
Like,
I think so.
I don't know. I would be so lost. I don't know. You pay all the utilities. I wouldn't know how to do any of that.
I got my password saved on the laptop. I have a car. I have some clothes.
I own nothing.
Right.
I don't even own my car. I'm still paying my car off.
So Grandma Tian owns our condo. I guess I have a couple bucks in various accounts here and there, but
yeah, I have some pathetic little accounts that would get sold. You're my beneficiary, actually, or whatever.
I'm adding it up all now, and I would say it's like $50,000 tops.
I don't know exactly what I have.
So if we die, then we just go on living.
Is there can you hire a financial person to can you find all my dead spouses? Can you handle all the business? How does that work? I'm sure there's advisors, experts, lawyers. I'm sure you could Google it. What my wife died. What do I do when my wife dies? Although if the police find that in my Google search history, should we do a will? Your parents have one? Oh yeah,
my parents have one. At what age do we do? Should we get a will?
I think you're never too young because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Should we do that? Do we got to bring Luna and Lennox?
Sure.
Who's going to get all their Robux? All their V-Bucks? All right. So what have we learned, honey? What's the end resolution here? Dr. Fauci lied. People died.
I've learned firsthand.
Yeah. Are you still an anti-masker?
I never was.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was me. There's a yin and a yang in the relationship. Opposites attract, am I right?
We balance each other out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what COVID is like now.
Yeah.
And you don't. I hope you don't get it. I'm shocked you still feel good because we've been around each other all week.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping you stay healthy.
I've avoided kissing on the lips. Should we talk about how it's affected our boom boom? This is where it gets real, kids. It's affected. Well, it's affected nothing because nothing has happened. And that department. Should I? Well, you know what? Here, I'll say what I was thinking, and then you can tell me to edit it. So, majority of the time, we do it early in the morning because that's the time we have.
Yeah. That's what you do when you got kids.
Because the wild childs are here. And on Friday morning, I elbow you gently, and I go, boom, boom, report. And that's
the sign.
That's my mating call. Boom, boom, report. Boom, boom, report. Boom, boom, report. And then you said, can you do it gentle?
I said, can you be gentle?
And I said, no. Well, I could start gentle, but then it gets much like a Vin Diesel movie. It gets fast and furious, am I right? But then we delayed it, much like Top Gun Maverick keeps getting delayed. We delayed it till Saturday, and then I'm just waiting.
Saturday has come and gone now.
Yeah.
Nothing has happened.
Well, because I don't want to bother you, and I don't know how you're feeling. And,
I'm not feeling up to it.
Yeah. And that's saying something because you're always feeling up to it.
This is the side of COVID no one talks about.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Marriages are put to the test.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. I don't know, honey.
Yeah.
You're just going to have to keep holding on. Hold on to the memory of what we once had.
Hold on to the memories. Do, 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 do. That's okay. I'll go to those websites that I used to go to when I was single.
All right.
I'll go to the dark web, honey. The dark web will be there for me. No, it's fine.
And oop.
You give me the hand signal when I cannot be gentle.
And oop.
But I look forward to the next time we do the boom boom, and it's gonna last 20 to 25 seconds, honey. So prepare yourself.
Yay!
Alrighty, are we done, honey?
Yeah, let's eat some ice cream.
Alrighty, well that's the end of the program. It's another thing is that you've been, and I've been wondering this. Is this like when you were pregnant? But you've just been craving random things.
I have.
Like today, you craved McDonald's chicken sandwich, so I went to go get you that. And then we got a bunch of strawberries, so you're like, I want vanilla ice cream. So Lennox and I went and got ice cream. But just like random stuff, and I'm at your beck and call, and I have no problem getting you food and items. Is that what when you were pregnant, or is that what pregnancy is like? You just
kind of.
Yeah, but you craved. I forgot what you craved, but you craved something, right?
For my pregnancies.
Yeah.
With my first pregnancy, I craved berries and salad. And I ate that almost every day. And then with Lennox, I craved coleslaw and just plain non-flavored sparkling water.
Odd.
I know.
And so have I gotten anything besides McDonald's? And you added $4 juices to our Walmart cart.
I added a bunch of juices and
that's a single
smoothies.
serving, folks. $4. Yes, Grandma Tina.
I'm trying to put a ton of vitamins and stuff in my body.
Yeah, totally. I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
That reminds me, I'm gonna drink another one tonight.
Okay. But I haven't gotten you any takeout besides that this week?
No.
Okay. Why not?
And oop.
Alrighty. Well, are we done, honey?
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for N95 masks. We don't have a promo code for N95 masks. Goodbye, my podcast friends. I love you, my wife, and I love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I may have FOMO for not getting COVID, but I'm still a good person, and we're still good people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Thank you for caring. I hope you have a wonderful day / night. Bye-bye. And so this will be, because this is, never mind our boom boom, it's really affected our pod schedule.
Seriously.
Friday nights, we have a few brewskis, and we pod, and then we've been doing 3 episodes per weekend, 2 to 3.
Yeah.
But you're so in and out, and I'm so hesitant.
Right.
But I'm glad you could pull it together and just kind of tell everyone what's going down.
Yeah, I feel like a YouTuber with a dramatic announcement. This is where I've been.
Yeah.
This is why I've been absent.
Yeah. And then the thumbnail is you covering your eyes with your hand,
Yeah. Looking very pained and distraught.
Yeah.
That's me.
And then in capital letters in the title, dramatic. So this will hopefully we'll be back to fun and frivolity. So many hot takes next weekend, but this we just wanted to update the Lewises and the Coppermans and Sandy Rice and Kevin Jurin with what's going down and why we're not doing 2 to 3 wacky fun eps. But that's what's happening.
It's a time for healing.
Yes.
And coming back better than ever.
Yes. Yes.
And oop.
We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender? I can't eat no longer.